This is Robert Gibbon for Positive Strokes. I'm enjoying the beautiful day at Tucson in their park, looking at the beautiful sights and the sunsets of the daily sunset of the mountains and the sky and the snow on top of it. And it's a beautiful day. Excuse the noise from the background, but I'm out in the open and I just wanted to enjoy nature and getting in touch with a different type of feeling that I didn't feel when I was using and abusing drugs. Today I want to talk about courage. When we first come into the program of recovery, we take the courage to not live that life anymore. We take a moment in our lives to say that we're not doing this anymore, that I'm tired of living like this and I want a new way. So I think I'm going to go to a treatment center and I'm going to get the means and the tools to get clean and sober. That's something that takes courage for us in ourselves to stop doing what's been destroying us, but we thought that it was giving us so much pleasure. Then we get there, we get some sleep, and our body is changing. Now we used to give the drugs and the alcohol into our body to satisfy our needs, our physical needs, even our hunger needs, even our food needs would be suppressed because we're using the drugs and alcohol not only to take care of our head, but to take care of our body too. And all of a sudden we're taking our body and bringing it from one shock situation to another. So now we're feeling all these different types of feelings. The body's going crazy. We may be going to the bathroom more. We may not be going less. We might get pains and aches where we used to didn't have. Our stomach may be messed up. Our bowel system may be messed up. But we're going through all these things at one time, and it's really rough and it's really hard. But we have a rigid program of recovery that we have to follow. Some of us end up going into detox where we get time to repair the body and get ourselves rest and get our minds a little bit clearer to get ready for treatment. Some of us don't do it like that. We go straight into treatment. We get in there and we have meetings 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 and oh my goodness. You're not used to that. You have a bed to sleep in. You're not used to having a bed to sleep in. Showers. All the natural things that normal people have and pay for by renting their apartment and having the things and buying their food and taking care of themselves. Now, these things are being supplied to us to give us an opportunity that we can focus on our problem. Courage. It takes courage to come in. It takes courage to realize that the lifestyle that we lived, it was not working anymore. It takes courage for us to face our problems and our situations and to change them. But when we come in here and we get in here and we start to feel good, we got to ask ourselves some questions. I know I asked myself some questions. What do I have to do to make sure I don't return to that type of behavior anymore? They told me I had to change everything. People, places, and things. I couldn't hang out with the homies I used to get high with. I couldn't go hang out with those folks I used to party with. That means I ain't got no friends. I ain't got no associates. Because that's all I used to hang with. So what am I to do? Well, here's the thing that I came to realize while I was doing a treatment center. And that is that the people that I'm in the rooms with are going through the same thing that I'm going through. Some of them have support systems and some don't. But they're here with me. And we get to listen and share our strength and hopes with each other. And we begin a bond and we become a family. As I always say in my podcasts in my videos that I share with you is that we are a family. We are some sick people trying to recover from a hopeless dilemma, and that's the use and abuse of drugs and alcohol. It's not an easy thing to do. We can't do it alone, but we can do it together. We can walk through the pain and stress together, have the courage to lean on each other, to draw strength from their stories, take the information that we get from them, and apply it in our own recovery. Me, I do that, and also I rely on the 12-step program, 1 through 12. I don't do 3, 5, and 7. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on, because that's how it works. There's a reason why it's like that. And there's hundreds of thousands of people that have stayed clean and sober due to the fact that they did it that way. Also, they tell me that I need somebody to walk me through these steps, that I can't do this alone. Yeah, and that's true. I don't have the knowledge or the understanding about this program of recovery. I know how to get high. I know how to get my dope. If I ain't got no money, I know how to steal to get some money. I know how to take your money so I can go get high. I know how to do them things. I got a PhD in doing that. But I have no schooling or understanding how to stay clean and sober. So that means I have to rely on someone greater than myself to restore me back to sanity. That person can be a person in recovery. Or it could be also with that, it can be a higher power, which I choose to call my higher power God. Where would we find these people to help us that have some time in the program, that work the 12 steps, that have sponsored people and help them walk through the pain and stress of their traumas and their past pain and overcome them and live in a productive life and having a good life, being clean and sober and enjoying life on life's terms? Well, you can find them at meetings. Yes, you can. If you go to the meeting and say you're a newcomer and you need some people, you need some numbers to help you with this program of recovery, I guarantee that you'll see a piece of paper get passed around in the meeting, and all the men, if you're a man, will sign it. They'll put their number down. I guarantee you walk away with more than one number. So now you have an arsenal of phone numbers to call to get you through. You have a meeting scheduled where you can come and get the information that you need to help you stay clean and sober. You also have the information that you can get when you share at a meeting, when your people share their story. When you hear somebody share their story, you take the moment, and if something clicks in you, you take that information and you apply it to yourself. But if you hear something that you do not like, then you leave it there because it's not meant for you. The only information that's meant for you is the one that works into your recovery or how it affects you, that you know, that you understand and feel like what they were sharing. Recovery is a very, very, very tedious and hard job, but the rewards are well worth it. The more you stay clean and sober, the more blessings come to you. If you lost family members, you stay clean and sober, some come back. Not all the time, they do all come back. Some of them come back. Some people, they all come back. Some people walk with them through the pain so they get over to the other side. But as long as we stay clean and sober and direct ourselves in our own path, in our walk, things will get better. So I'm asking you, if you have time, I have 10 other videos that you're willing to check out. They're about different topics, different subjects, and check them out. See how you like them. There's only information. I'm not no therapist. I'm not no educator. I'm just another recovering addict giving you some strength and hopes about some of the things that I've experienced to give you some information that might help you along in your recovery. See, when you become into the recovery of addiction, you want to help others because you don't want nobody to go through the pain that you went through. I went through 40 years worth of pain, and I do not want to do that ever again. And I don't want to see nobody else go through that pain. This is Robert Goodman with Positive Strokes. Remember, the only person that can save you is you. Have a good day.